Hello, 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 hello. Hi, everyone. Thank you so much for coming through. Welcome. It is Monday, June 20th, 2022. This year is flying by. It honestly is flying. Like, it still feels like January was like maybe a month and a half ago for me.
Literally, me too.
Well, thank you so much for joining everybody coming in today. Today, we're chatting with Denzell Draws. Normally we have horns and stuff, but we don't have them today. Guys watching, Dwayne and Jazz, they won't be able to make it to today's episode. Charlie said he might be able to make it, but it'll end up being later. So we're gonna chat today. For anybody who doesn't know, Denzell Draws is an artist. If you couldn't tell from his name, I actually met him at MegaCon in Orlando, which was really cool. There because I was like trying to locate and look for like Black artists, especially when it comes to like superheroes and comic books and all this other stuff. And also there were a few Black comic owners and writers and artists as well, so that I got to meet. So that was really, really cool, so we met. I bought a couple pieces. I was there for a while because you had a deal and I was like trying to figure out what I was going to buy from there. But I do want to show them, like, I'll have you intro yourself in a second, but I do want to show them like some of the artwork that you have on your website that they can go to check out Denzell. Check out the link in the description box below. But here, let me let you intro yourself. Like, who are you and what do you do? I'm going to put you on the big screen.
Oh my god, got put me on the spot now. Okay,
Yeah.
so my name is Denzell Draws, as you said. I am an artist, illustrator, former graphic designer, probably still is. Like that's what I like. That's what I originally started off as. But yeah. So like my story is, I started this whole thing in 2020. I got laid off from my job during the pandemic, and then I was like, oh my god, like what I'm gonna do? What I'm gonna do? But like I love doing art all my life, so I was like, let's just try my luck and see what goes on with this. And that happened. Found a mentor. He helped me through a lot of things. Like we got a lot of really really cool interactions together. Met a lot of cool people along the way, and it just like spiraled me into like here. So like literally 2021 and 2020 was a blur, and now I'm here and I met Christine, and yeah, it's been awesome. So so it's pretty cool.
But so kind of like diving in, and anybody in the chat, if you have any questions for Denzell and what it's like to be an artist and like a I don't want to say traveling artist, but like you do conventions. I think you have a couple lists like on your link tree or like on, I don't know if it was when I was trying to collect like your link. I think, oh yeah, it's on your Instagram. You're going to be going to Heroes Con or Heroes Online.
Yeah.
That's June 24th to 26th. You're going to be at Blurred Con July 8th to the 10th. And then Soda City Comic Con August 21st. I saw there's another one, something Punk Flea Market. That's going to be middle of July 16th and 17th. So you're like, I was going to say a con artist because you're like an artist that goes to cons, but that's a totally different meaning.
Like
than
right?
Yeah. So what inspired you to like go to conventions and things like that?
So what inspired me to go to conventions was my mentor. Like literally, I'm just drawing. Like I'm just trying to survive. Like I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I found me some people that like went to commission me, so like I was like working with them. And then like I saw him, and he's like a very successful artist. Like his name is Dominic Glover, and like after talking to him and stuff like that, he's like, man, we need to get you in the cons. Like you have something great going on. Like your style is like really marketable and profitable, and it looks like it could like fit in with a lot of like big companies. Like once you build up your portfolio. And I was looking at him, I was like, nah, like those movies where it's like you meet like this really really big figure and like they're telling like the very small person like how much potential they have, and you're like, nah. So like that was me, and he inspired me to go into cons, and like I literally like pushed it off for a minute, like a few months, and then it wasn't till another friend of ours, like she was actually just starting off, and then she came to the mix, and like she was like, Denzell, I signed up for my con, signed up for my first con, and I was like, wait, you just signed up for your first con. I was like, wait a minute. I was like, yo, maybe I should like sign up for my first con. Like, like you had the
Mhm.
courage to do it. I was like, you know what? Let me just stop being like a coward and like let me just like jump into my first con. So I did it, and the first one was called South Carolina Comic Con. Like just like literally just found this one on the internet. Don't know anything about it.
Mhm.
Then I got in like the next day or like the next 2 days. And then they was like, yeah, like, you're in. Now you have 3 weeks to like set up, like not set up. You have 3 weeks to like, get everything together and just like show up. And I was like, I
Mhm.
don't even know what to do. Like, I'm so confused. Like, I was like, I don't know how to like do a con. I don't know how to like do anything. And then I was like, I don't
Mhm.
have any pieces ready. Like, where do I like get prints from? Like, do I
So hold
like
on, so we're kind of rewinding a little bit. Like for going to your first con, like is it hard to get into a convention like as an artist, or do you have to like show any type of, of your artwork, like a portfolio or anything like that? Like what was that process like trying to sign up for the convention?
So for smaller and local ones, they would like a proof of like website, like that you're actually like doing stuff, somewhere that they could find your portfolio, or like usually like through Instagram or like somewhere that you have your portfolio set up.
Mm.
Usually at smaller cons, it's not that hard to get in. You just like pretty much need those. Like the bigger ones, like they're like, oh yeah, who do you know? Who have you worked with? What comic book companies have you been working for? Like what studios? And it's like, yeah, like so like Comic Con New York, like the huge one in New York, and like
Mm.
C2E2. Those are the ones. It's like, yo, who do you know? Who you work for? And I was like, oh,
Sounds like a shakedown. Like,
yeah, like,
who do you know?
it's
Who do
just
you know?
it's just like that. Who do you know? Yeah,
Yeah.
literally like so I applied to those like just trying my luck. I didn't get into C2E2. I'm still waiting to see if I got into New York Comic Con.
What's
Um
C2E2?
that one's in Chicago, and it's also like a very very huge event.
Mm.
It's, later within a year, I think. Yeah, that happens
Mhm.
later in the year. But those are the ones that like you really have to get like vetted out and scouted out for. And those shows they kind of like grandfather people in. So like once
Mm.
you're in, you're in. The only out is if you don't show up or you die, pretty much.
Oh
So
dear.
yeah, pretty much.
Well,
Yeah.
that's kind of
Mhm.
that's good. Like once you're in, you're in. That's good.
Yeah.
We do have a question from Janae. Janae asked, "Does your art shows in movies or a show?"
Um, does it show? No, it doesn't show in a show or a movie, but I do characters based off of movies and TV shows and anime and stuff.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And I love your style. So I would like to know, like, how did you develop this style, and how did this style kind of come to be?
All right, so this is like my favorite question. So like me personally, I love small things. I love very small things. Like I was a kid when I was growing up. I used to walk around with like beanie babies all the time, just like small little plushies with like big heads. So like that just like followed
Uh,
my entire life. And then
mhm.
like I said, after I got laid off, I was like, let me draw something, but like I want to draw something different. You know what I mean? I want
Mhm.
to draw something that's like more of me. So like I drew like the first drawing I drew was like a friend of mine from elementary school. Like he's really successful and stuff like that. So like I like just drew like a little chibi version of him or whatever.
Mhm.
The
Mhm.
big head, whatever. He loved it and everything. And I was like, all right, so I did that. I was like, let me do something else. And this is like around the time where like Kobe passed away and everything. Like
Mm. R.I.P.
peace, exactly, rest in peace. So like
Mhm.
I drew him and his daughter, and I was like, all right, this is actually pretty cool. So like, how far can I keep taking this? And then it picked up. Like my family, they liked it, friends liked it, people I didn't know on the internet liked it, and I was like, all right, let me just keep going. Next thing you
Mhm.
know, once I did enough, he was like, you know what this looks like? These little like Funkos, these little like
Mhm.
characters, like they look like so many
Mhm.
different. I was like, you know what? It could fall into that realm. So like, hopefully I don't know, like after like this whole thing, like I started like sparking some interest for like toy deals and stuff like that. Like who knows, So
Mhm.
kind
That's
of
cool.
like going.
I'm glad it's cool to look to another, branching off point. I think that's like very important for anything to do with any type of, industry.
Hmm. Yeah, and
We
like I
did
said,
have a
like
I'm
small
sorry,
things.
really quick. We did have a question about your artwork because someone said that they didn't see it.
Mhm.
Um, so just showing you guys can look at the link in the description box below to see more because he has a lot more pieces than what you see here. And you can see a lot of that on his Instagram as well as like videos of him drawing some of these pieces.
Yeah, I would get that a lot. He was like, "We want to see you actually draw the piece." I was like, "All right." So I just started like just putting the camera on it now. So it's pretty cool. I like it. And honestly, like I like the videos better because like a lot of people like from what I've told, even at MegaCon, like literally a few
Mm.
people was like, "Yo, I seen your stuff before." I said, "Were you at this con?" I was like, "No, I wasn't there." It's like, "Oh, I saw somebody selling your stuff." I was like, "Selling my stuff." So like, yeah. So
Oh
now
no.
videos now, so it's a little bit harder to like do stuff like
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. For sure. We have a question here from Janae. Janae says, "Who inspired you to make art?"
So, who inspired me to make art? So, I would have to say my mentor Dominic Glover inspires me every day. That man is just he just keeps working. That's all he does. So, like literally, like every time I see him, I was like, man, I got to keep working. And then I have a bunch of my friends within our circle, and we
Mm-hmm.
other accountable and stuff like that. So like when somebody else is drawing, another person drawing. When somebody's not drawing, they get inspired by the other person, and like it's just like it's like a big like chain. And also like when I was really young, my older cousin who doesn't draw at all, he
Mm-hmm.
friends they used to like print out like random images of like Dragon Ball Z characters and like all of these fan made transformations, like Super Saiyan 15 Goku, like with the hair all over the page and stuff, and like they were like
Mm-hmm.
and I was like, I want to be like them. Like they were like years ahead of me. So
Mm-hmm.
like printed out and I would draw it too. And that kind of like started the whole thing for me. So
That's really cool. That's
yeah.
really cool. I think it's great when you have a circle of friends that like can inspire you to continue and to grow and to,
Hmm.
I think that that's an amazing thing. And it's great for your art. It's great for theirs as well. You guys are feeding into each other. And I think that's really cool.
It's so fun. I'm telling you.
We do have a question here from Jaden Morag or Moreau. Jaden says, "Do you listen to music or a podcast while creating your art? If so, what and who do you listen to?"
So I used to listen to a podcast and like they were called Earn Your Leisure. Um and they're pretty cool because like back when I first was like listening to them, like now they're like ascended into like other stuff now. Before
Mm-hmm.
like they used to talk about like just like businesses that just started from the ground up. Um
Mm.
yeah, and that was like really inspiring to hear and stuff like that. Um, but now like they're all like talking about like Bitcoin and all this other stuff in stocks. I'm like, yeah, I'm not there yet. Yeah, so kind of like graduated from them. But like music, I listen to a lot of random things,
Mhm.
instrumentals, like kind of like along the chill hop, like kind of like vibe, but like at the same
Mm.
different things too. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's kind
I
of like
like I like chill hop. Chill hop
yeah.
is cool. We do have a question here from PK. PK asks, "Have you collabed with any big indie artist?" I'll just throw this to any artist at all.
Collabed with any big indie artists? Not really. Um, not that it's not gonna happen, but like, no, I haven't right now. Like, I'm like just starting off, so like people just like, oh, Denzel, like that guy. So, yeah.
That's cool. I do like how would like because I understand for like my field how a collaboration would be, but how if you were to collaborate, how would that like unfold and what would that look like, for the art realm?
I think it all varies with the project.
Mhm.
So I think somebody that wants to collab with you will kind of like have like some similarities that you have. So I do have a few friends that do like things that's like similar. It's like what I do. And
Mhm.
I would say, which I've seen a few times, like they'll like work on one part of the piece, another person work on another part of the piece, like by
Mm,
creating like both styles into it.
okay.
But yeah, like that's what I could think of.
That's cool. I
Mhm.
think that's cool.
Yeah.
We have a question here by Sebastian. Sebastian says, "A friend of mine does graphic design and draws, and a mutual person we know said that drawing digitally is not as hard as on paper. What do you have to say about that?" So I guess, do you think it is harder? Which medium do you think is harder is one of the things I like to throw in there. And then um is it easier when you're doing digital versus on paper? Like what is your take?
So my take is like there's a learning curve for both.
Mm,
There's always space for both. Like, just because you're doing digital doesn't mean you shouldn't do traditional and vice versa.
mm,
But I would say for me personally, I think traditional is a lot harder because literally there is no undo. Like once you like make that mark on the page, like you gotta roll with it. You gotta roll with the punches. But with
mhm,
digital, always backspace, erase, edit, like warp, do like so many different things, like just drop in colors. Yeah, but yeah, I would say traditional was a little bit more difficult, but it's really rewarding though. Like, well, once you actually get it going.
Okay, I disappeared for a second. I'm so sorry. It like just like lagged out and then threw me out. I was like, what is happening? Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh, for some reason I can't hear you. Hold on. This is technology. That's how technology be. Hold on.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
Perfect, perfect,
There
perfect.
we
Yeah.
go. That's one thing. Like, if you decide, like, hey, I'm gonna do this, YouTube or Instagram, whatever it is, more often, you're gonna run into technology things. Okay, it's supposed to be your friend, but it's more like a frenemy. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
you'll have bad times for sure.
The more you know.
Yeah, the more you know.
Yeah. Did you
Uh,
get like all of that or no?
yeah, I remember you saying that it is a learning curve, and that you feel like you should do both. If you're used to one or the other, and that there are some difficulties that you may have, especially in traditional.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have another question here. This is from Jaden. Jaden says, have you ever had the desire to create 3D art pieces, whether it be digital or maybe even miniature sculptures slash figurines? And I think this plays back to when you were talking about like toy deals and things like that, right?
All right. So Jaden, let me tell you, your boy Denzell is not a 3D artist. I tried back in college, and I was like, "Yo, I want to get out this class so bad." Like, oh
Oh,
my,
really?
yeah, it was so difficult. I was just like working with like little shapes, like just like circles and spheres and
Mm-hmm.
like cubes and stuff. I was like, I can't. So if I was to like get into that realm, like I would definitely like get somebody to do that part, and like I'll just like give them all the artwork. So yeah, like I definitely not a 3D artist, at least not right now. I know Procreate, they have like 3D tools now, so I haven't really played around with that, but probably soon.
So, do you think it's like, why do you think it might be harder? Like, why do you think it's harder? Because for those of us who are not I can't say I'm an artist, but I'm not a typical artist, right? I'm not like, if you were to have me try to draw what you draw, it would not look the same at
Yeah,
all, not at
yeah.
all. But like in that realm, for those of us who aren't really up on the use and how to do these things, why would you say it is difficult to like do the 3D part?
All right, so I would say picture a fruit, well, picture an orange, right?
Okay. Okay.
And so you can draw an orange, right? Like just like a little sphere, whatever. Just
Hmm.
color in the orange and stuff like that. So now when you're working in 3D, you have to like worry about all the little bumps and all the little details and things that you
Mm,
necessarily wouldn't pay attention
mhm,
to make this whole thing like a defined figure. So
mm,
imagine that with like the characters I create, or like just like something a little bit more complex. Like for example, like Goku's hair when he's Super Saiyan, like you got to like figure out all those points and like the shapes and all this other stuff. And
mm.
yeah, it's just a lot. Me, I could just work in a 2D space for now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, and that makes sense when you think of like, especially like an orange with all the little divots and
Hmm.
the
Yeah.
different things on it, the texture.
Hmm.
Let me see. Do we have another question? Okay. Janai, I saw you correcting me in the chat, Janai. Janai asked, do you have a favorite style in your art?
Favorite style in my art? I guess the art that I do is like my favorite style.
Mm,
I just love like um, very hard outlines. Like
mm,
me, like also like another inspiration of mine is just like video games and mobile games. So like
mm.
I imagine every one of my characters in some type of like fighting game or mobile game of some sort, like just fighting
Okay.
against each other or like some type of like beat 'em up or something like that. Like I just imagine like scrolling across the screen, like using your little superpowers or whatever. So that's
Mm-hmm.
kind of what I imagine all the time when I'm like making these characters. So
You know what? When I see have you ever heard of this game called Brawlhalla?
get that every day, every
Yeah.
day. Yeah.
Yeah, like because now that you say that, when you said that, I was like, yeah, that clicks together for sure for me for Brawlhalla. I definitely can see these characters being in Brawlhalla, like if they were like, honestly, you should hit them up because I know they do like characters from shows and TV and movie and things like that. So you can kind of like, hey, like if you guys are gonna do Marvel, hit me up because I can. All they need to do is get the licensing, and then you can draw the art for it.
Yeah, they do have a lot of skins too, and it's so funny because like every con I go to, I have at least 20 people that ask me. I say, "Yo, man, this stuff looks like Brawlhalla, or do you work for them?" I was like, "I don't," but like if they ask me, like I'm not gonna say no. So
I feel like this is, maybe you ain't
yeah.
gotta wait to ask. You just look them up, see who you gotta talk to, and slide your.
Let me look them up right now. It's like, no, I'm playing.
Slide your stuff their way.
Mhm.
PK asks, since you mentioned Procreate, what other programs do you use to draw?
So I use Procreate and then I use Photoshop. Like I use Photoshop to a very minimal amount. And that's about it. That is about it. Like literally to do what I do, like just Procreate and Photoshop. But I would say like 99% is in Photoshop and like the last 1% is in Photoshop. Wait, did I say that right? All of it is in Procreate, and then like the 1% is in like Photoshop.
That's funny. So Sebastian said something that is what I can relate to is I can't even sketch for real without breaking a sweat. So 3D print is out of the question. Right?
Yo, I feel you, Sebastian. I am with you on that one. I cannot at all. Like, oh my god, when I tell you I was about to throw my computer in that classroom. Yeah.
It was that bad?
For me, it was. But I had like a bunch of friends out there. Like, it was like, oh yeah, I love this class. This is like really easy. I'm like stressing. Like, I'm like the Jordan Peele meme. You know the Jordan Peele meme when he's sweating? That's me.
Oh, where the water's pouring down his face. Yes, exactly. Yes.
And like this man had the nerve to be like, all right, so I need you to make a living room. I need you to make the lamp, the tables, the chairs. I was like, oh 3D? My god. Yeah. So it was crazy.
I did it. I wouldn't be able to do that in 2D, to be honest.
Right? I know, right? Like I was able to do it though, but like it was like the most wonkiest room ever. Like you would think it's probably like I don't know, like something that you see in like the modern art museums or something.
Oh, very, very abstract.
Very abstract.
Say it's abstract. It's a very abstract piece of art. That's what I call my art. I call my art abstract.
That's what it is. Like I don't know if you can sit in the chair, but visually it looks cool.
Right. Right? I don't know if this is functional. It's more fashional. You just look at it. That's what you do. You just look at it. Fashion. So Jaden asked, what was one of the first pieces of art you made, and did you have any hurdles in taking your art journey professional?
Oh yeah. So the first drawing that I made of this whole thing, besides like the one of my friend was, let me see if I can pull it off the wall real quick. Give me like 3 seconds, y'all.
No problem. While you're doing that, I'm trying to type up the tweet.
This guy right here, Leonardo. I know it's probably like all backwards though. But yeah.
No, it's perfect because a Ninja Turtles game recently just came out like last week. That a lot of people have been.
I want it so bad. Like I'm already.
Shredder's Revenge.
Yes. So
that's funny.
Yeah, Leonardo was the first one, Mikey, and then like I did the rest. And that was like the first ever like literally set of like characters that I've made together, and I was like, this is so cool. So like I have them on my wall, like mounted and everything. So yeah.
That's funny. This is from Sebastian. How do you feel when people say certain things like Brawlhalla or Scott Pilgrim? I could see that versus the world video game are similar than yours or looks like yours. I'm thinking like your art.
You do not understand. That makes me so freaking happy. Like if anybody can repeat your stuff to like something else, like something that's like actually like really good, that's amazing. Like if somebody could like relate my work to like Avatar: Last Airbender by like Night Shyamalan, I'm like no. I need to do some work on that. But yeah, but exactly.
Yikes.
Exactly. I'm throwing shade. So yeah, literally like to be compared to like something like Brawlhalla or like Pop Funkos or Scott Pilgrim, like it's like amazing to me because those are the games I really like. Like I love Scott Pilgrim. I love side scroller like brawler games. Brawlhalla, like I had to learn what that was like during the process. And I was like, yo, this is really cool. Like I like it. And my favorite game of all time is Smash Bros. And that's what it reminds me of. So
yeah, it's very much Smash Bros. For sure.
Yeah.
I would say just without like a special, like characters don't have a special. It's more so like they may have like a weapon, type of thing, but they don't have like, oh, you press the special and this huge special moment happens. They don't have that, but it's a similar, very, very similar to Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Jaden asks, have you ever done any animation or animated things?
At a very minimal scale, like super small, like super duper small. Nothing crazy, nothing that I probably was doing on the internet. I did like pixel art like at one point, just trying to figure out what I want to do. That was really cool, but nah, like no animation stuff. But I do have a friend who is incredible. He's an incredible artist. His name is Damian Morrison, and he's creating a whole freaking video game, like a whole mobile game.
That's
and
cool.
Does everything. Like he and his brother, they do everything, and it's gonna be in the Apple Store and everything. I was like, yo, how do I even know you? Like, how are you this? Yeah. So, if you do see something that's animated by me, it's probably gonna be by him, like that guy. So
okay,
yeah.
But just your name on it.
Exactly. He did one of my pieces. He did a Cyclops for me, like well, my Cyclops drawing he did, and it looks so cool. I was like, oh my god, this thing is like moving. Like what?
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
So, mm-hmm.
So we have, let me see, we have a question. Okay. Real Geek Nerdy asks, I'm in school for a bachelor's in graphic design. Any tips for any aspiring graphic designer?
I would say never stop learning. Like school is gonna teach you, I guess, like the techniques to things. But once you got out there, they're not gonna tell you how to get a job or like how to like actually keep the fire going. I'm gonna say it has to come within. I have a lot of friends that actually weren't in school who actually have a lot more fire than the people that I went to school with. So make sure you learn how to be hungry for that. Because like no job is gonna come to you, no opportunity is gonna come to you unless you actually put yourself out there. Like literally, I would not have met you, Christine. Like I would not have met you if I didn't go to MegaCon, So yeah, definitely like just keep that fire going, never stop learning, like stay on top of things, like the new technologies that's out there, like new drawing styles or whatever, just be on top of it. That's all. Yeah.
That's really cool. And likewise, I wouldn't have met you if I never gone. I do feel like with anything, with any industry that you want to enter into, it's very important that you have that drive and that you have that hustle to, if the doors are not opening for you to open the doors yourself, because that's definitely one thing that is a constant lesson that I learn in doing what I do, is that you will constantly have situations where you'll have to do it yourself. If someone's not presenting the opportunity to you, you got to create it yourself.
And watch this. Like you literally just said, like, how about you go reach out to the Brawlhalla people? And I was like, wait, I never thought about that. Like, you'll hit me up. Yeah. So like, they probably don't even know I'm out there,
The sea is so vast. That's the thing. There's so many. And that's one of the things I've realized and learned, is that a lot of the times, some companies may not know that people exist and they're going for whomever's right in front of them.
Yeah.
And a lot of the times it could be, happenstance or journey type of thing. But sometimes there have been opportunities that I've gotten that because I was involved with something, somebody else that was there saw me and was like, ooh, I want to use her for this. It kind of becomes this ever expanding type of thing. So definitely keep putting yourself out there for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
For sure. Jaden asked, do you have any hardships or issues on taking your art professionally?
That was a question here. So literally when I started this, I had no self-esteem with this thing at all. Like I was just drawing, doing it for myself. And then when people would come to me and like I would pay you for this, I was like, you would pay me? Like what? Like I was like scared to like take commissions. Like even to this point, like sometimes like it startles me, like when I have like companies that's like that actually have names and like incorporated LLC. I was like, you want me to do stuff for you? Like it freaks me out sometimes, but like you get over it. And like during this whole process, like it teaches you a lot of things about yourself, teaches you like about like confidence and your worth and stuff like that. I had to learn a lot about like self-worth. I'm actually still like learning that right now, actually.
It's a continuous journey.
Exactly.
I'll tell you.
That's what it is. It's a big continuous journey. And that's with anything. Like, you got to build your confidence level up. And
it is definitely this because imposter syndrome happens and all sorts of things. And I'll tell you, like, no matter what, like, always take what you can in regards to, like, don't shy away from making money is what I essentially am trying to say. Like if someone's giving you a commission, a lot of people, even in this space, here we got Charlie. Hey, Charlie.
What's up? What's up? What's
A
up?
lot of
What's up?
people in this space will have that mindset where they'll shy away when it comes to money. And Beyonce doesn't do it for free. Why should you?
That's true. That's a good one.
Because I ain't
She
Beyonce.
loves what she does. Listen, because you Camp Crystal Charlie, okay?
I hear that.
Right? You the one and only, okay?
I bet I ain't gonna lie. I forgot today was Monday, man. I was busy as hell. It's like,
This
damn.
man.
It was funny because when you sent the link in the chat, like, shit, I wasn't nowhere near home. And then with Dwayne today, I was like, damn, I don't want to say because it was like I'm following him. I was like, shit. So I was like, let me hurry up and get home. Like, well, I forgot it was Monday.
And it's funny you be doing. You know how you have a Google Calendar. You know it's Google Calendar. Exists,
I know, but
you
that
do calendar invites and stuff. But you know,
I know, but it's a 30-minute reminder. That's why I was like, shit. I was like, fuck. I
no, you
like
have to set the reminders. It defaults to 30. You'd have to set like an hour or anything. I don't think I can do that.
Damn it! Today is Monday. I'm here now, though.
Friends, did you
say something else?
How many people?
What were you
gonna say?
So I would say like organization is a big thing too. Like literally, I have files upon files upon files and folders upon folders upon folders, like on my computer. Like save everything. Like literally save every freaking thing. You never know what's gonna come back and bite you in your butt. So yeah, just save everything. That's one thing I had to learn. That was a big hardship of mine. So yeah, save everything. Be organized so you don't have to like go back and all that other stuff. So
one thing I do want to ask you, because my husband, he's also an artist, right? So he started like with graphic design and he does like traditional and digital art as well. And when it comes to, like you said, organization, he doesn't title things when he saves them. Do you? Or is that like I want to know if this is like where does this fall? Is this the artist thing or is this just a him thing? He does the slap the keyboard and then those are the letters and that's what he saves it in.
I want to say that.
Yeah.
I would say that's the artist
ASD.
thing. That's the artist thing.
Yes.
Like you have to be a certain type of person to like actually like learn how to like organize things because that makes your process so much easier. There'll be so many times I look on this computer, I'm like, yo, what am I looking for? Like what file again? I'm looking for and like it's like all of them just like name untitled and I have like literally like over like 200 pieces. I'm like, all right, so I'm looking at these like small thumbnails and whatever. So when you like label them like from the jump, it makes everything a lot easier.
So that is an artist thing. Now I know who to blame. I wasn't sure if light skinnedness came into it, but it's the what I learned.
I ain't light skinned.
Okay.
I'm dark.
I know that's what it is. Charlie, do you title any files or do you slap the board too?
I'm not gonna lie. I just put like the first 3 letters of whatever I'm thinking of. Like, I got that. I even do my reactions and everything. Like when I be named, like when I'm done, I save it. I just name it like whatever.
The first 3 letters.
But once I really render out whatever I'm doing, then I'll action in because now it's a work of art at that point. But at first, when it's just like a little draft, that's what the hell it is, a draft.
I feel that.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like gamify things. So like I kind of like in my head, I think like the files are like people need homes, so I put them in like folders, and like all these people they need names. So like I kind of like gamify it in my head, like so.
That's cool. Whatever works for you. Whatever works for you.
Exactly right.
We have another question here. I just heard some thunder that came through.
I know we got some yesterday and this morning. I'm hoping we get a lot tonight after I'm done recording and shit. I want the power to go out.
The power is just like this is what you asked for. Power out.
It be when you record some 5-2 and shit happen. I'll be mad, boy.
That's the worst. That's the worst. Like, before we get to Jaden's question, I want Denzell, does that ever happen to you? Like when you're working on something like really important and then the power goes out and then it's like, oh, well, you know what? You said you use Procreate. Do you have a tablet that's like self-established or because I know they have those, or are you like hooked up to your computer?
My tablet's not hooked up to my computer. I do have like a little double monitor situation going on though. But
what up, Jaden?
Yeah, like yeah, that happens to me though. Like sometimes like things will crash. Like sometimes like just I don't know, just whatever will happen. Like last week I had a actually not even last week, like a few days ago, power outage. Like just when y'all was saying that. And then today, like the file that I was working on to create the ad that I made today, like that file like crashed. Like it's saved on the computer, but like it crashed when I was like working on it. So you know what I mean?
Is it corrupted?
Not corrupted. Like
thank goodness. Yeah. I got stressed. I had a little bit of anxiety for you because I hate when that happens.
Oh, yeah, corrupted that's worse because you know it's done. You be trying your hardest to save. You be Googling shit. like how to save this, how to do this. Like, boy, give it up.
Type in the error message right into Google.
You trying everything. You be trying to edit around it. Like, well, what if I just put a little note, let them know, like, give it up, dog. That shit trash.
Literally.
It done fucked up. You are jumping over the place. Shit glitching.
Yeah. Oh man. There's pain. There was just too close to home right there.
That happened on this one Mario Maker video. I was so mad because you play that game for hours and it just
that's a hard game.
Like, no.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of, you said you love Overwatch or you love watching Overwatch. Hey, this is Charlie right here.
Mine is still on right now. It was funny. I was gonna play while we was doing this podcast.
Sometimes they do act like I don't know. They think I don't know, but I do. Sir, you look behind you.
Oh yeah, because the mirror.
My follower.
That's crazy.
Your setup has I see you scrolling something right now. I see it. Okay.
That man. Luckily I'm one of the people that be like addicted to watching porn. We do a podcast, just cheese just flapping in the air behind. Like, yeah, it's like I was saying, well, I'll play that show Xbox. Like, well, what the hell's behind you? Like, what you mean? I ain't gonna start today. I'm chilling today.
I would be like, Charlie, I would text you. I would be like, and then I would text you.
Like, who caramel booty is that slapping like
that? Happened on, so I'm not sure if y'all familiar with Clubhouse, but like I was in Clubhouse and it's a voice app. So like you
I know.
Whatever. And then like I remember one of my friends didn't know that he was unmuted, and then all you hear is just cheek smacking in the back. Like you just hear like everything. I was like, oh, and then we had to mute him. Like, yo, he ain't even
I wouldn't have muted, I'd have listened.
No, was it his or was it like he was watching?
He was watching it. Yeah, he was watching.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like it was crazy. I was like, oh,
what?
Goodness.
Like, yeah.
Goodness. I'd be like, hang up. Don't include me in this. You know, I don't want to be on this thing with you while you listen to that or watch it. Just talk to me later. Like, I don't need to be a part of this.
Call me back, dog.
Right? Like, hello. It's okay. Jaden asked, what was one of the hardest art pieces to draw? If so, why?
Let me see. Hold on. I'm about to pull this one up. Hold on. Let me see which one's the hardest one for me. Because I'm struggling right now, like on one of them. But it's oh, okay. Let me see. I'm actually struggling right now with Appa. I'm drawing Appa from
Avatar.
Right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I'm struggling.
Appa.
I know he's like one of my favorites. And then what was another tough one? Okay, so another tough one was the Beast Titan, which I drew a few weeks ago. Yeah, I'll show him off real quick. So Beast Titan from Attack on Titan.
Oh shit,
that's dope. Really cool.
I know who it was, but now when you said it, I know. Yep.
Yeah, Beast Titan. Yeah, because he looked.
Because like it's challenging. Because like when you see him in the show, like he's all long and lanky and stuff, and his body's like big body, like you know what I mean.
Dope.
His body's weirdly shaped. He's definitely a butterface, like.
So that was like difficult, but like you
just
challenge with what I do. Like I try to like make things like compact and small. So.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was fun. Cool. I invite challenges.
That's good. I think that's good. We have another question.
What's good, Janae? What did I just walk to? I clicked the wrong story. You showed.
Yeah, because when we were talking about the
when y'all talking about, I just jumped in. I chimed in. That's all I did.
So, Jaden Ward. We have a lot of Jadens and Jays today. Jaden Ward asked, "What is a memorable moment in your art career?"
Memorable moment in my art career. Okay, so at MegaCon, where you was at. So one of my customers, like I don't know, I think we became best friends, like me and the customer. So like literally they took my artwork, right? They bought it. They went to Froppy, like the voice actor, got it signed, gave it back to me as a gift. I was like, oh my God, I'm dying. So like, yeah. So that was like a big moment for me.
That's cool. You said Froppy from
from My Hero Academia. Yeah. So another big moment was are you familiar with the movie Big Hero 6?
Yes.
I heard about it.
So Hero, the main character from that movie, he asked me.
I don't know.
So I was like, me? Like it was like one of those imposter syndrome moments. Like what? Like me? You asked me to make a tattoo for you? So yeah, it was crazy. Like, so that was like a big highlight.
That's really cool. And you better show mad love to that person that got that, because I saw the lines for actors, the voice actor lines and all that. I saw that. I took my camera. I was like, not going in this line at all. Because some lines was like, people were there for hours. Some people, I think that's like the main thing that they go for. Which is, nothing bad from that. It's just after driving, because I'm in Tampa, and that took it was raining that Friday that I went, and I think I went Friday and Sunday. And when I was going over there, it normally should take like an hour, maybe an hour and a half. It took 3 hours to get there, and then 3 hours back. It was just a horrible traffic day. So to be there and then stand in line for hours for someone to sign, I was just like, so you bet, if you still in touch with them, just tell them you love them every day. Because I was just that's a stand in line for a long time type of thing.
It kind of reminds me of the episode of SpongeBob. Anybody loves SpongeBob? I love SpongeBob, so I'm always like quoting referencing. It reminds me of that part when they were like, "So like, when's the ride?" And it was like, "This is the ride." Like that's what it reminds.
I don't think I know that. I used to watch it, but yeah, I don't know that part.
Oh yeah.
So were they in line for a long time? And that was the ride?
Yeah, they were in a
was it Glove World?
Yeah. Oh yeah, the Glove World. They was in line for a long time.
That's funny. That sucks. Being in line for a long time. It sucks. Hold on, I think another one. Okay, Jaden Marag or Marag. Let me know if I'm saying your name right, boo. Says, were your parents supportive of your art career, and did you have a passion for art when growing up and in elementary, primary school, etc.?
So yeah, I had a passion for art. My parents they put me into like this art class. So I used to like go to that like every week or whatever, but never did they know, or did I know I was gonna be doing that for my entire career. Like they was like, oh yeah, like it's cool, like to have a hobby, whatever, like just all stuff. So, but yeah, it wasn't until college where I have a family full of officers, and they was like, all right, so like yeah, we're gonna get you like all set up with this police training and stuff like that, like police academy. I know people. I was like,
that's pretty dope.
I know it's dope, right? I was like, I want to do art, and it was like, excuse me. I was like, yeah, I want to do art. Like, so I was like freaking out. They was freaking out, but like over time, they was like, you know what, you've been a good kid. Like, you kind of like you got a good head on your shoulders. Like, if you know what you're doing, like, we're behind it. We got you, whatever. But it's kind of skeptical, you know what I mean? Like, even to this day, they're like, "Yo, you sure? Like, this is what you want to do?" I'm like, "Yeah."
Like, that's good. They still support you though. But I do get it as their child. They still want to like just make sure you got a backup plan. But it's dope they do still support it though.
Oh yeah. So I was lucky to have like supportive parents in that regard. Like at MegaCon, actually, that was the first time they ever seen me like actually work, and it's like, oh, look at my son! Like, they
see,
like,
I told you,
that's
mama.
Good. That's
my son's work. Yeah, it was crazy. So, yeah,
that's good. Are they going to be coming to more cons, or do they live in Florida? Is that why this one was good for them, or?
Nah, so like they just happened to like just plan a trip around that time. But they live in New Jersey. Like that's actually where I'm from.
Okay. Yeah. That's really cool. That's really cool that your parents were like, "Oh, that's my son. That's my son. Look at his art. Look at his art. That's my baby. That's my baby. Look at my baby's art."
And then now my mentor's family, like they kind of like adopted me too. So like every time I don't post, like my mentor's mom's like, "So Denzell, haven't seen you post today. Like you okay?" Oh my god! Like I'm good. Like
get on your ish.
Exactly.
That's what she's saying. She's saying, "Get on your stuff."
Exactly. So
take it. That's funny. That's funny. I think that's like, because especially through the pandemic, did your parents ever feel like, when you were like, hey, this is what I'm doing full time, falling back on this hobby that kind of started back when you were a kid, which is coming full circle, honestly. But like, were there moments where things were like intense or tough for you and your parents?
So yeah, but like when I started doing this, I was away from them. So currently I live in South Carolina. They live in but yeah, it was tough. Like this whole ride through, even to this day, like it's rough, like it's I tell people like literally if I don't do anything, nothing happens. Like nothing happens. Like money doesn't come in, opportunities doesn't come in, nothing.
Life of an entrepreneur.
Exactly.
Yes. Hey.
So
Yeah, it can get scary. Once you get on your
Mhm.
feet though, when you can get it once you can get the snowball effect rolling though, then at least you know you're good. But yeah,
Mhm.
those days do exist. Those
Yeah.
weeks exist. Like shit.
Weeks,
That
months,
month.
boo, like
Shit. Nigga, 2 years. No, I'm like, all right, bro. Like, you gotta go get a job now, dog.
yeah,
It's been a
2 years.
decade, nigga. Like, it ain't gonna work, bro. Oh shit.
Yeah, it'd be a drought sometimes, yo. And like, I'll know, I will know when they call me, it's like, so Denzell, like, how you doing? I'm like, I'm chilling. I got it. I'm chilling. Like sometimes it's hard to like, admit that you actually need help. But, like, that's a big thing. You gotta, like,
It does hurt. Sometimes you will avoid it. Sometimes you be hungry.
Yeah.
You say, fuck it, nigga. I need a couple of dollars.
Mhm.
That's true.
But yeah,
That's
it
true.
is hard.
Ramen ain't gonna cut it every day, you know.
Exactly.
And I don't even like ramen. I'm picky. Which is funny. I actually just started like last year eating. I was like, it's pretty cool.
Yeah, ramen is good. You mean you
It's
talking
like-
about
it's like a quick
broke
snack.
ramen or
But I don't know how
Yeah.
people like. Some people used to live on it. Like, I couldn't. That shit.
yes.
It gets to tasting like cardboard after a point. Like, it's just nasty.
Well, it depends on how much seasoning you put in, how much water, and then if you add your own like things to it,
Yeah.
It's just stuff I
Chef
want to
it
try.
up.
Yeah, chef it up. So Jaden Ward asks, who would you like to work with in the future? I want to kind of broaden this out, like an artist and or company that you would like to work with in the future. We get some manifestation happening right here.
So I would like to at least do a project with Disney, and I
Okay.
got lead to someone or the creators of the show that's currently airing called Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends.
My daughter watches
I feel
the
your
shit out
your
of that.
artwork, his artwork, like so Charlie hasn't seen it. Let me he saw the One Piece, but let me put this up. I think that your artwork fits in that too, honestly.
Let me see.
Because
My daughter loves. Oh yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah, she would cry.
Yes, but and you see the Spider-Man right there.
Oh, that Carnage though is fire. Or is that just red? Oh, red. That's fucking.
Red symbiote, yeah.
Go down. Let me see.
Oh, well,
that
here,
Venom.
I'd have to pull up the website for that. That was just a
Venom
still
was
picture.
fire.
You can check out his link down below.
Yeah, so like if I could like link that together, then like I think that would be really cool. But yeah, like literally I got the like once like somebody like it was a bunch
Here,
of
Charlie, I'm putting it in the chat.
I was just looking. I was just say where the link. Oh, there you go. All right.
a bunch of kids came to my table. I was like, "That's Ghost Spider, like that's Spin." I was like, "Who's Spin?" I was like, "Who that?" And I looked it up. I was like, "Oh, snap!"
The person you drew.
Yeah, yeah, but
yeah, that's just
like,
fire.
I'll like come through if I can get a job with like Disney, like not like doing anything like long term, but like just like a project at least with them. Like I think that would be really cool. So
man, that would be fire. You should just do like your TikToks of you like doing the full art drawing it because the style and hashtag the shit out of it with Disney. Somebody get to see it. I know people will share this.
yeah,
This is fire. This Nightcrawler is sick, dude.
Oh, and Christine, that would be like the one thing that will get me into like New York Comic Con. Remember I was telling you before?
Oh yeah, who you know?
Work for who you with? Yeah, so
yeah.
And yeah, these are that Cyclops. I only like Cyclops, but that one's dope.
Yeah.
So for Disney, is it Disney specifically in the Marvel umbrella, or like you're like, hey, anything related to Disney, you're down for?
I mean, these days I'm pretty much open for anything. I was like more geared towards like Marvel stuff, but like as I started doing more things and people started requesting, like, all right, so things so.
I was go jokingly say you should draw Mega Man, and I went to your art. That's the first one I see is my guy Mega Man. That's hella dope.
I just did that one.
This shadow is dope.
Bison.
That Bison is my bad. Go ahead.
No. I was gonna say something you could do because I know they have their shows that happen. Like if you do like the artwork around the show releases and then get those hashtags out there, I know that can optimize the visibility for those things too.
Oh, that Dan is fire. I want to
for like Miss Marvel and then Obi-Wan, but Obi-Wan I think is ending next week. I think it's the last.
Yeah, it's the last
episode. Or not next week. Today, tomorrow. No, not tomorrow. Wednesday.
Damn.
What is today?
I told you, I'll be forgetting the day too. I forgot it was Monday. I told you. I was like, oh shit. Let's see.
That's funny. Jaden asks. This is the other Jaden.
How?
There's a few like J names in here.
J's.
This would be. I should title it to the J name stream.
With that Jason. Oh, go ahead.
Jaden Mirage. I see you've let me know how to say it there. Thank you. Says, what do you do when you're losing inspiration to create? What helps get you back in the groove?
So, like I have like a crazy circle of friends, including my mentor. And we just talk to each other all the time, and we work through our problems, like, you know, things that we're going through, imposter syndrome, or just like not feeling it and stuff like that. And then like everybody in our group is always doing something. So if somebody's feeling down and out, another person's always doing something. So like we look at them and then like, you know what, we can get back on the game. Like, you know, we get back on the saddle. So like it's just like a constant like just bouncing off of each other's energy. So it's just always like that. So yeah.
Which is good. I do find the same way. Like with friends, it's easier to definitely leave that state of mind because I don't know, it just feels easier with friends. My bad, I'm still looking at this art. This Mega Man is fire.
Oh, party! Got another person.
Yes, hi, Jazz. Oh, a wild Jazz has appeared. It's like Pokemon. They're just popping up.
They was lit. They forgot
how he was rushing. Get back here.
Who you said? I also because I forgot it was Monday, but I didn't want to say nothing because Dwayne already said it. So I was like, "Fuck!" It's like I'm copying. So I was like, "I just gotta get home." I forgot it was Monday, dog.
So quick question: how much is it usually? How many people are usually in the chat? Like,
there's 4 of us.
4.
Okay. So we have one that might pop up as well. I might hear another.
He's getting it. Yeah, he's
still hungover.
No,
I saw them stories. No.
Oh, there! Boop! There goes the boop.
There he goes.
All right, there
you go.
There's another one, Dwayne.
There we go.
So Dwayne and Jazz, this is Denzell.
How's it going?
He's our artist that we're talking to today. Where it's been like a Q&A. There's his art, just to kind of show you what it looks like.
I like it.
I like it.
It's just fire. Look at that Mega Man.
Let me drop the link for you guys because I know since you guys got in, you probably although Jazz, I think you might be able to see it, but I'm not sure. And there you go. In the chat, in the private chat for you guys to see the links for his artwork.
These are nice.
I said the same shit.
Yeah, I bought a couple of pieces. I think it was like a 3 get 1 free type of thing.
Yeah.
At the convention.
And now I'm offering frames now. So like I'm gonna debut that at this next con that I'm going to. So I'm excited. Heroes Con in North Carolina. So
oh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
Yeah, and make sure anybody watching the stream, make sure you check out his Instagram because it shows the upcoming conventions that he's going to be at across the nation. So I do want to dive into that. You know, like going from convention to convention, because me, like I go to, what's around me. I live in Florida, and then I did go to New York Comic Con once, and I went to Texas for like a gaming convention, PAX that they had there. But like for you going, what I'm guessing is across the country, going everywhere, or are these all in one state? So I guess first question, where are these? And then second, is it hard going from convention to convention? Like, what is that life like for you?
So I like I said, I'm like so new to this. I have friends that's like been doing this for years, and I have friends that like literally just started off with me. So I literally have a friend, Kevin, who like just came all the way from Detroit from I forget where he's from, St. Louis or whatever, like a 10-hour drive or whatever. So like he's used to driving all the time. Me, not so much. Like I hate long drives, like so I have to like train myself to like them now. But like once you get the money at the end, it's like, okay, all right, this is worth it. But yeah, so like I try to stay within my area right now because just like makes more sense. So I'm in South Carolina, so anything in Georgia, North Carolina, South Carolina, just anything in those neighboring states. Like Florida was the furthest I've ever traveled, but I'm going to BlurCon in about 2 weeks, and that's
July 8th.
Like that'll be like the furthest in that direction I've ever
in DC, right? The BlurCon in DC. Yep.
Okay. Yeah. So, but yeah, like you just have to like just get through it. You could fly, but of course, like you have to pay for like the fees of flying, and like you have to pay for your baggage and luggage and stuff, and then you got to pay for hotels,
equipment,
so,
and stuff
all that.
Too,
Like there's like opportunities where they'll go to these events, make a ton of money, but it won't equate to nothing because they spend all of that on like travel. So yeah, but sometimes
would you say it's fruitful?
Sometimes it's worth it because like you never know. Like literally at MegaCon, after meeting you, like I met like the creative director of Twitch. I was like, "What the heck are you doing here? What are you doing at my table?" And like he liked all of my stuff. So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. He was at MegaCon in Florida.
Yeah, he was
That's
chill.
cool.
Who was?
The creative
The
director.
creative.
Yeah, so it was
Did
pretty.
you hear us? You just
Yeah, I heard you. I just didn't know who that was. I didn't know.
the creative director of
Wait,
Twitch.
yeah, they said the creative. I was like, is that a
The
rapper?
creative.
Yeah, she said the creative. That's what I was like, okay, I don't know who the hell that is.
Well,
It sounded like a cult. I was
Right.
maybe it cut off. It might have
It's
cut
like
off.
a whole cult. Is it? Yeah, the creative.
The creative.
Okay,
They have a
cool.
s'more mind, the creative. That is their collective.
Like, damn, somebody just named this the creative. Okay.
He's like, oh, all right.
Yeah, so
That's cool.
like sometimes you just get like those golden opportunities, just like connect with somebody that could like boost you up in this whole thing. So
Mhm.
yeah.
I would say business cards. Business
Oh
cards.
yeah,
what?
Oh yeah.
Business cards.
Mhm.
But we have a question from KO. KO is like, do you have any hobbies that you could see yourself doing as a career? Like, let's say, because I know you had said that, during COVID you got laid off, and that's how you kind of came into the making art your profession, right?
Mhm.
So if you weren't an artist, that's how we'll switch this. Would there be another hobby that you have that you're like, you know what, I could have fallen back on this to make a career out of?
To be honest, I don't even know. Like, I haven't even explored that. Like, I mean, I would say playing video games, but like, I don't know. I feel like that's like, I don't know. Everybody's playing video games now. Like, I don't know a hobby that I want to do or that I would like to do. I don't know. I would try. I would like to try my hand at cooking because I'm terrible at cooking right now. Like, if I have an opportunity in spaces, like I would probably like want to learn like how to cook. So.
That would be good.
That's what I wanted to go to school for again for the third time, but
really
couldn't get no more degrees. Too much money.
Yo,
It's a lot of money, bro.
I know.
It's
I got 2 of them out. I got to stop. But yeah, I wanted to go for culinary.
Culinary.
Yeah.
I remember going to see after watching the movie Julie and Julia, I went to the Art Institute and was like, hey, I would like to sign up for your culinary program. And I sat with the lady and she talked about the program. And I was like, this is exactly what I want to do. Then she gave me the pricing at the back. Of course, it's the back of the pamphlet. And the pricing, and I was like, you know what? I'll call you.
Yeah, I know. When I tried to go to Full Sail first, boy, they were so damn expensive.
Man, I wanted to go there too.
Me too, man.
That was when I first was going for video game design, and that was because that was the only school they had at the time, and I was going for it. Man, that shit was expensive, but I got lucky and found a different school.
Yeah, their campus is cool. Their campus is cool.
Dope, I was trying to go to the one I think in Florida too. I was like,
that's right. Yeah, back in my neck of the woods over here.
Oh, you went to Full Sail, Christine? Like, are you just
no? But so when I was doing the acting thing, I was like even doing auditions for student films, and what they have is like for their film, because they have film, video game design, and art and stuff like that. But for the film program, people had to do like I guess it's kind of like a senior project type of thing of like writing their own film and their own script, directing and filming it. And so they would host auditions, and I auditioned for a few like student films out there as well. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
A few people that texted me like, where can I find the stream? So like, where can they find it?
Oh yes, yeah.
On PartyChat podcast.
I hear that.
There you go. Plug. Here, I'll put the link in the private chat for you, and then you can text them.
Made me look fire.
But I took the Full Sail for like a split second, and then like she was like, yeah, it's a lot of money.
Yeah, that shit
it is.
Woo.
That's what my parents.
They have an online program,
and it was like, nope, you ain't got enough money for that.
Yikes.
They said pick another school. I'm like, all right.
Okay.
Find one for $20. I ain't going there.
I sure did. I went to PG. So
I wish I did. If I could do it over, I'd do all community colleges because a lot of my friends did it that way, and it was much cheaper. Smarter,
it was way cheaper for the same exact class.
It's all about your knowledge at the end.
You can transfer, and all your degree doesn't show you went there. It just says you go to the university.
And you get scholarships anyway. Long as
you get scholarships from community college to a university.
And you could leave community college with a degree already, and then going to
you have a foot in the door already before other people that don't have one.
That's true. Universities
I almost worked for EA, but I couldn't.
EA?
Yeah, they because they was gonna hire me. I was so cold in college, but coming fresh out, The casino tried to hire me too. They hire people to do like to program like the slot machines and shit. I didn't even know that. That shit is crazy. But I
you could have hooked us up, bro.
Right, we could have
amazing. I could have y'all. We'd have been locked up as hell. Don't play like that. People don't play like that. They'll kill your ass. Don't play with them people. But no, real talk. But then, right as I left Arizona, because when my car got stolen, EA had hit me up right as I moved back to Texas. I was like, "Ain't that a bitch?"
Did you ever get the car back though?
Hell no, that nigga got I already know what happened. He repoed it because I bought it from some little bullshit shop.
Facebook Marketplace.
He let me get down to like two payments left and just got my shit. It's a long story though, but yeah,
that's crazy.
He hit me up right when I left. I was like, "Fuck, I can't even take the job."
Crafty people.
And then I ended up working for Nick Cannon. He had this like it was like this game. It wasn't his, but he was like a big owner of it. It was called
it daycare?
No, it was online. It was like an MMO game, but it was for like special need kids, whatever. But it was pretty fun though.
That's cool. He has his hands in a lot of things. Like people don't know Nick Cannon kind of run rural. He don't boast about it.
He populating it. That's what I do know.
Oh, he is populating. He's also populating.
That's what you're supposed to do if you're rich. If
he's
you're
helping out a population right now, man. He's helping
rich. Wow, man, you better populate.
And he's creating jobs for those. So it's like he's planting seeds and creating jobs. You know,
man, if you taking care of them kids, populate. Fuck it.
Yes.
Ain't like he just making kids and leaving their ass.
Right. He spends time with them.
If I was rich, boy, my last name would be huge. It'd be like 50 greens out here, all for me.
Oh my god,
all for me.
These are all my little greens, my little sperms walking around.
Oh my goodness!
Look at that. He gonna be a good one. This one might be crazy though. This one right here gonna be crazy. I don't trust this little Nick no.
Soccer team, boy, we going crazy.
But no, that'd be fire though. I would hella produce, boy.
Produce a lot. I can't say the same because I would be. It's different for you guys.
You the girl, I see. I get it. Trust me, I get it.
Yeah,
it's scary.
It's scary. It is. All right. Janai says, "Would you make your show with your cool art?" I feel like you might want to say
make your own show.
There you go. Art. Make your own show with your cool art.
I agree. That's a good question though. Like, do you have like your own artwork or?
Yeah, that is a cool question. I mean, I definitely would. Like, literally, like in my head, I think about like scenarios and like all these little characters that I have in my head all the time. Like all these different like OCs that I've yet to put on paper or tablet yet.
You got to do it.
Yeah, you got to do it, man. We need more black manga, man, and stuff like that out here.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our own stories.
Art is fire, dude.
I got you. But like I have like a whole list of characters that I want to draw. So yeah.
You should do it. Make it happen.
I think that'd be dope.
Yeah, it would be. I wouldn't even know what the show gonna be about, but you know, it's definitely gonna be some action in it.
Oh yeah, I love action.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's good. That's cool. Even if you do, like, you know, don't give all the details out yet. You know, the artwork maybe, but details. Wait till you got that down. You know, don't let these people take your ideas.
Okay. I want like someone to legit invent like a horror cartoon, like legit a good cartoon with horror, like legit be killing people in that mud. Like I want a legit horror cartoon,
like Itchy and Scratchy,
kind of like that, but legit. Like if that was like his own thing, but like a serious one, I was like, man, that'd be a dope idea. Like I
feel like that's like down the line because especially with like the Amazon stuff that's been coming out, like they've been doing more visceral animations.
Diabolical.
Invincible.
Invincible. Yeah.
I would even about like not even just anime. I was just like a little cartoon that come on. It's like a horror cartoon.
Well, Invincible is just a cartoon. It's not an anime because it's not like
it's more action. Kind of more action.
It's a serious cartoon.
It's a serious cartoon for sure. The comedy is in some of the serious stuff that happens in that show.
Mm-hmm.
I love that.
What were you saying?
I love that show so much. That in The Boys.
Me too.
I haven't seen Diabolical. I just started kind of getting back into The Boys. Like it's a rough show, bro.
That is the most wildest, goriest,
it's a good show. What you mean?
Funny action. That's The Boys is heat. Okay, it's adult.
My girl love it.
Yeah.
So I got word that next episode is gonna be like the episode
Hero-gasm.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, the Hero-gasm episode. Yep.
Yeah.
Christine, did you see the episode where they were filling walls?
No, so I'm in the first season. In the first,
he knows. That's why he laughing. He knows.
I know. I don't know.
He knows.
I'm in the first season, and in the first season, so far, the last episode I did see was when there was like this girl that was like in a cage that they let out, and then they had to like find her, and her hand was like knives or something, essentially, because when she just like rip people up with her bare hands, I was just like, oh,
you be like 2 minutes real quick.
You are far behind, Christine.
Super far behind. Between that and One Piece, I'll see y'all when I see y'all. Okay, because
One Piece over here.
Yeah, I started it. I'm on season 1, episode. I want to say
300.
I want to say 13. I don't know. No, they ain't triple digits yet. I'm in double digits. I barely hit double digits. No. What's when I'm probably 500? That's when I'll reach that episode.
If you decide, high five. Like I'm on episode 3. Like I'm just starting this whole journey.
Oh, you just started? So yeah. And I would have to say that sub is better than dub, because especially back then, the dub voices were just like
they just threw your mom in there and was like going crazy.
Yeah, sound like this. Make this person's voice. And it's just like nails on a chalkboard. There's only one guy whose voice I prefer in the dub versus the...
Who's that? I can almost guess it. Zoro?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
I know.
Zoro.
Yeah, I know.
Because his voice in the dub had more strength to it. In the sub, they went with a lighter voice. I need that voice girth. That's what I need. Like the
voice girth. Wow.
Yes. Like when you have like an anime and they got that deep like I like that. That's like strength.
You be like sitting there with him under sitting there.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, Lord.
I like that, especially for a dope character. It's, when I think of like Sesshomaru from Inuyasha, and he had such depth to his voice. I'm just like, yes, Sesshomaru, I love you. That's what I want.
Draw him too.
What'd you say?
I got a request to draw him too. Him and Inuyasha.
Hit me up. Yes, Sesshomaru is my thing. Well, add the only things I bought. Like I bought stuff from you, from Sway, and from like some comic books. But like the only things that I got that were like from an anime thing were like little chibi looking like little doll things of Sesshomaru and Inuyasha. It's my favorite anime. I love them. So you got that DMs. You make that Sesshomaru, hit me up. Okay.
Me, I just balled out on a bunch of Legos. Like that's all I do. Like I buy like a whole bunch of Lego, like minifigures and stuff. So
Ahsoka, she's my favorite.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan was up there, and oh my. We haven't talked about the show. We have to do a separate episode about the show. The last episode is this week, and then after that we can.
Wait, it's only 5 episodes? Wait, hold on. 4 episodes?
It's 6. I think last week was the 5th one.
Yeah, it's the next.
Oh, because it came out 2 episodes in the beginning.
Yeah. Yes. Okay. They premiered with 2. Because I think they wanted to get it out before. They didn't want it to run simultaneously with Ms. Marvel, so they want to get it done.
Though. That don't make no sense. They actually did. Though.
A lot of stuff they do don't make no sense. Okay. They don't like a lot
Why
of things
they
do.
On Thursday, like what? I don't know.
Why are we doing the same day? Why aren't we doing like Friday? Why are we like It's 2 different properties. It's Marvel. It's Star Wars.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not like I'm liking all the Disney content. Like I'm digging it.
Oh yeah, they killing it.
I feel like they're killing Hope.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, I honestly do feel like there are good ideas with some of the things that they do, but the constraints of this whole 6 episode, like whoever is the executive that has decided 6 episodes for all these shows in the season and that's it, should be fired. And I think they need to hire somebody else who can better write a framework of time for the writers and creators of the show to have more time to work with, because those restraints really affect the story. It affects the acting. We can you sing a voice beautiful, but
it's fucking beautiful. All right.
But yeah, it affects all those things. So I just feel like it especially with this show, Obi-Wan, which we're not gonna talk about right now.
Oh, good.
But there are issues that I have with the show.
He said, "Oh, thank God! Oh, Jesus!"
Oh, yeah. I take issues, but I will ask you guys this for Obi-Wan: like it or no? Do you like it or?
I like it.
I love it.
I like it. There are elements.
There are elements.
Questionable.
Trash.
Ooh.
I feel like you know what I'm talking about, though.
Me? Are you talking about the parkour?
Like well, that's one. That's one.
That's number one right there.
And the other part is how
the little
toddler has.
Yeah.
This
okay, hold on. She's supposed to be 10. She's supposed to be 10. She is almost as tall as my daughter, okay, who is 3 years old.
She's 10 years old.
She's supposed to be 10 This is happening.
They making her work like she's 40, boy. They say she's the engineer, she's the driver. I'm not about to get into it. But I'm like, nobody, you telling me out of all the people that is refugee here, only this little girl can do this. She's the only kid?
She's the only kid? Like the only person that could went in there?
The thing that bothers me is that it's the scene where they're chasing this girl so many times. And then there's 3 men that are grown men, by the way, and they corner her like she's in the middle of a triangle. She says, scoop. And then gets away and they act like they can't catch up with her. Like,
she does not run that fast at all.
I can see. I've seen some little toddlers get up now, but she does not.
My daughter can speed run faster than how it was like she was playing, like the dance run, like trotting. She was like this.
That's why I'm like, why can't it was so cute?
Okay, let's save this energy though for our Kenobi.
Right.
Yes.
Don't knock it out the way. Don't talk about it now.
No, you're not going to be there. You're not invited.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, get out of here.
I'm gonna have to tune in. I want to hear all this.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of because I will say I like the character, but there are moments where I'm just like, okay, 10. She's supposed to be 10. That's crazy. That's crazy.
Ridiculousness. Ain't no way a 10-year-old that little.
So what you was talking about though, like that kind of reminds you of like like a dad's like playing with their child. It's like whoa, they just like go like
right,
like kind of reminds.
Like, I'm gonna get you.
I'm gonna get you.
I get you any moment I want, right?
Like, are we playing games with this little girl?
Is this real? That's funny. All right, so a question that Jaden Ward asked is: if you had enough money, which piece of artwork would you collect or purchase?
Oh, for myself.
Like in life or like just
I think maybe
I think it'd be life if you had enough money.
I don't know, yeah. Like to be honest with you.
Mona Lisa.
Mona Lisa.
All these fake copies out there?
No, the real one. I want the real one.
How you know?
They keep hitting, not the one they have on the plate.
I wouldn't even want that shit.
One. I mean the real one in the vault. That's the one.
What would you want, Charlie? Because he's like, I don't want that. What you want? What'd you get?
My dad used to have this picture. It was like black woman. She was naked with a fro, but she was like holding us like this, and she was crying. It was fire.
Oh, she was crying.
It was like you never said it was like a little teardrop coming down. It was like in like Everybody Black Home.
No, I didn't see that one.
Like the canvas was all. It was fire. It was dope. I used to like it.
Parents did not have that.
I used to like it though because it was like kind of creepy. Yeah, it was pretty dope.
What about you, Denzel?
I would say for me, I would like to buy pretty much like a piece from like Frank Cho. Or another artist named Kim Jong-ji. Like he's incredible. So like I would like to like buy like one of his like just prize pieces. That'd be really dope. Yeah.
I gotta look
Frank Cho, the comic. I'm looking out now too.
Yeah, Frank Cho is a comic artist. Kim Jong-ji, like he's an artist. Like he's a traditional artist, but like his stuff is like incredible. Like he draws everything from like just the mind, like no reference to nothing. It's crazy. He makes like these crazy big pieces. So
he looks young too.
Which one?
Frank Cho.
Yeah, like he's not old, but like he's out there though.
He's 5 over.
Yeah, like he's 50 years old, I think. Around 50.
That's what I'm saying. He was born 1971, and whatever cream he's using, it looks good. Yeah, his artwork is really good too.
Yeah, it's amazing.
I know. I think is this like this is Wonder Woman? No, Spider Woman. No, that's Wonder Woman, Spider Woman, Spider Girl.
I'm looking at the same one you're talking about.
Yeah,
and,
you see
Spider Gwen and like Harley Quinn, right?
Harley Quinn, yeah.
Got the arch on the art stuff.
Yeah, that he accentuates the female form.
I love it.
Oh yeah. So he actually, I think, if I'm not mistaken, like he to do stuff for Disney. But then like he also wanted to do like erotic stuff too, like more like provocative stuff. And then like Disney don't play that. So he started like doing his own thing, and you know, like he started like making art books and stuff like that, like dedicated to like the female form, just like more provocative things and stuff like that. And it's pretty dope, like, you know, just like see his progress and see where he is and stuff like that. And he's like
That does sound dope.
Like
he seems to have like a pinup style, like the woman with the pinup. For his artwork.
Yeah, pinups.
That's good stuff. Let me see. The last question we'll throw at you. From Monique Rodriguez, is there a comic book character you connect with? We'll say the most, because I would feel like you connect with a lot of the people that were in the artwork, but like,
all right,
the most.
I'm gonna let y'all take a stab at it, like real quick. Like, who y'all think? It's a Marvel character. Who do y'all think?
I was gonna say okay.
Spider-Man.
Okay. Who's next?
Black Panther.
Okay.
He had to do like the movement, like
he said it's a Marvel character.
Okay. Yeah.
Ebony Maw.
Oh. Okay, that's
yours.
Oh, he's like,
Wait,
he
you
might
like
change
that?
it
You
to
like
that
that?
one now.
Wait, you like that?
I
Hell yeah, I would love that.
like the idea, but like, nah, he's a character though.
I want to say Spider-Man as well, because the first like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on your your website are
Not
like
you doing research, not you cheating.
Well, yeah, his Spider-Man, you know. Well, I went to this page to get the artwork for it to put on, you know, on this, and you've got the first like 4, but there's another character up higher on the website. They're all Spider-Man related.
So
I can still hear you,
but I would say like the character I most identify with is like probably like Rocket Raccoon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I love just like short.
My bad. One more.
I just love that so much. Like short characters, big temper, and like big guns. Like I just love that. That's like aesthetically so cool. So yeah, like that's like the character I really like. And plus, I'm like the shortest person. I like all of my friends now. So
how tall are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 5'7".
He is 6 foot on Tinder. Stop playing with him.
He saw his profile.
Right. He is 6 foot. Stop playing my boy.
I just saw him.
5'7". So then all your friends, like, they're taller than that then, you said?
Oh yeah, they're all taller than me. Like before, like it's crazy when I was younger. I was like tall. I was like, yeah. Now, like I'm like looking up at everybody now. Like,
I'm
yeah, Christine can relate. Christine can relate.
I am officially the shortest of all of my friends, even though some of them are a little close.
Hold on.
I'm talking about you, boo. I'm talking about you. Okay.
I got a few inches on you. Okay.
A couple. Okay.
So I finally found somebody shorter than me.
And I have yet to find someone shorter than me. Okay.
You won't.
She said you won't.
She's gonna. If we like at a convention at DreamCon, we're all walking together. She sees someone, she'll be like, "No, go away. You go away." So if there's someone finally shorter than me, you can't be friends. You can.
No, actually, we met somebody that was a subscriber out at the festival, and they were actually your height, Christine. When they walked up to us, do
yeah.
Really?
I get to see how I can model myself.
I was like looking down.
Who
said that? Who the fuck?
Hey, Christine, what's up? How you doing down there?
Thank you so much.
Oh, you didn't do that.
That's how it be when you vlog with Christine. All you see is those ears in your clips like this. That's it. She just be talking. You just see the little ears. They be moving and shit.
I got Christine with me. Come here. Get out there. Christine, come here.
Yeah, you'll see it at DreamCon. So now you have you're preparing yourself. You're like, this is what it's going to be like to meet Christine because it is. And what Charlie was saying is true. Like when it comes to trying to vlog at conventions, he ain't no 5'2". I'll like hold the camera and I have to go like this to get me and then up like this to get everybody else. It's like, you know, it's crazy. I'm the worst at taking the group pictures. It always has to be somebody else with longer arms.
Yeah, Dwayne has to do it whenever we go out. I can't do it.
Oh dang, she buy you from the pictures, King.
You know what?
We outside this summer. You missed the memo. No, I'm playing. Dark shit. Taking selfies of her food. See the white little head.
No, I have to because Jasmine is not a good picture taker, bro. She is not, bro. She sucks. Just keeping it real.
Every time I took a picture of him out there, first of all, he wanted like 50 million pictures. Okay,
there is
then two. When I did it one time, he was saying that I sucked at taking pictures, but it was just because of the lighting of where I was sitting. Then we switched places, and he was like, "Oh wait, it is a lighting, but you still suck."
I'm like, well, I actually do. I don't take pictures for a living. Shit, I know shit. I suck.
You should
On my
see the
camera,
difference
that's it,
between
on my
me and
phone.
hers, bro. You should see it. Like hers would get like maybe a B, maybe C.
He be
Mine would get
great.
an A. He'd be like, oh yeah. Hey.
Yeah, that angle. Oh my
Hey.
god. Oh my
I
god.
think
You got the
Jaden
water
is
high angle off the
track.
taking photos, and he don't appreciate none of that.
That kind of reminds me of a con once. Like I had like this really cool like cosplayer, and like she was like, "All right, I need you to take a picture of me." I was like, "All right, cool." And they said, "No, I need you to take it right. So this is the angle that you need to be at. You need to do this." And then I was like, "Oh, it's a whole science to it." So
No, you don't give the fuck out tape.
Well, you need a
Nah,
You want to pay for
photographer.
me? You trying to get paid, man? You better pay me. You trying to make me a free photographer? Get out here, girl.
That's funny. That's one of the things that I love about cons is cosplayers. Like they're like,
I know, me too.
I've gotten more starstruck from cosplayers and what they look like versus like the other celebrities that are there. And I remember when we were at New York Comic Con, Charlie, and we saw a bunch of really cool cosplays.
So
and I was
many.
like pulling my husband's shirt. I was like, babe, look.
Yeah, it was
and I
dope
take
shit. I ain't gonna lie. I do be love seeing people like cosplay. Like, man, this shit is fire. Especially when people in groups and they like cooperate. And, like,
coordinate.
yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm
Mhm.
like, dude, this is freaking amazing, man. There
That's
was one we
fire.
saw like this. I forgot what it was from. There, he was like this big dude. And he had like a bunch of minion type people behind him. I forgot what it was, but anyway, it was like so spot on. I was like, damn, that shit was so fire. But
They're really, really cool. Remember we saw Reinhardt? We saw Reinhardt.
and that's what I was thinking. But it wasn't.
Was that at
Reinhardt.
PAX?
Yeah, we saw him at PAX. We saw him.
Like he was like huge. Like
dude,
like,
when I say Overwatch, in the year when we was going around, like the year 2017, 18, 19, I ran.
Yeah.
Overwatch was so abused. Like everybody was doing Overwatch, but I was loving it though because I love
everybody
Overwatch.
was
you saw Diva, Tracer,
Diva.
Diva.
There were a
Diva
lot of Diva.
Everybody.
Everybody was
we
Diva.
know, yeah.
Everybody was Diva, bro.
Yeah, but I ain't gonna lie, I was loving them. But man, I was like too many people. Damn.
What did you say, Denzell?
I said everybody's either like Diva or Tracer. I think I saw one.
or Mercy too.
I saw a dope Junkrat. It was a girl too. She was fire. No, she was Roadhog. She was fire.
What's the robot's name? Bastion.
Bastion.
Yeah, Bastion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I saw a dope. I think I saw a dope Bastion.
Yeah.
I saw a pretty dope Hanzo too.
Oh yeah,
Also-
we've seen.
I also see Reaper too. Like I always see him all the time.
Oh yeah, Reaper, hell yeah.
Yeah. I like when people
cool.
pull off Reaper good. I love it. The guns too, man. I love it. Reaper.
This will be the last question that I have for you for today before we like close out. But speaking of like cosplayers, and since you have been to so many cons already and you have more on the docket, what's the best cosplay that you've seen like at the cons?
Wow, that is so difficult. Like everybody's always raising the bar every time. Best cosplay I've ever seen at a con. All right,
That is a hard question.
all right. So
Mhm.
I got it. I'm about to go gold with this one, right? So I know a bunch of cosplayers and like they're all pretty cool and amazing, but I think it's in terms of like just like the craftsmanship and all other stuff. Like when I see like the people with like the mega ones, like I remember New York Comic Con, the first New York Comic Con I've ever been to. I seen like somebody put on the Iron Man mech suit like for the first time, and that was crazy. And like that guy, he also made like a Thanos suit. Like he made all these giant characters, and he's just walking around with the stilts and stuff like that. I'm like, yo, how can we get to start building that? So yeah, those like of. Also, I like the Pokemon mashup cosplays. Like when they make them like all tribal looking and stuff like that. Like those.
I know what you mean. Yup.
Yeah. Like my friend made a Cubone, and like he carved out the helmet. He carved out the bone and everything, and like he had like this whole tribal like look going on.
Oh, that's dope. That do sound
Yeah.
dope. That freaking sounds dope.
Yeah, so like
That's really cool.
Cubone has such a dark story behind him too. So
for real.
Cubone.
And then when you
What's
see
his story?
Because the parents wasn't like the mom died or it
Mom
was something
died.
like that. And then the town that you actually first get them from is like that building that's supposed to be like it's like a haunted town. And the music that play in the town as well is like I forgot all the names. I used to know all this shit. But even they say the music was causing some people to actually kill themselves. And there's actually stories out there of people actually doing it to that music, killing themselves to that music.
Oh,
and it was
my
like a really
goodness.
haunted music, like sound. It's like
I mean, don't make music now. I mean,
but it's a really creepy story behind it. Like Cubone is really dark. He's like the dark web of Pokemon.
But like the skull is his mom's skull.
That's
He puts it on his head.
Skull on his head is his mom. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he actually wanted to really kill Ash because Ash is not playing. Get to make my own conspiracies.
You know, I don't know it, so I can't question it. I'd be like, why did he really die?
My camera tripping again. I ain't doing it. I'm probably
No, we see you. We see you. We're gonna be in
I'm
it soon.
tired.
I know it's a hot day today.
I know,
but
good.
I do want to say thank you so much, Denzell, for coming through. Everybody, make sure you check out Denzell Draws. Really cool artist. Check out the links in the description box below. Okay. Before we close out, Denzell, go ahead and tell the people where they can find you. Also mention the upcoming cons that you'll be at, and let us know when if you with that Brawlhalla, if you make that happen, let us know. Okay.
Oh wait, what happened with Brawlhalla?
No, because we were saying that his artwork looks very similar to the characters.
Oh, it really do. Y'all must have thought that when I left. Oh.
Yeah. And so I was saying how he should hit them up.
What?
He should hit them up, especially about doing like if they do a Marvel or anything like, because you know how they have like different packs, right? Skin packs, and he could do skin packs for them for sure. Because his style definitely fits into Brawlhalla for sure.
Damn, that is spot on. Who pointed that out? You did, Christine?
I had said it, but he said he's heard it before. He's heard it before.
Okay, I'm saying, damn, that is definitely spot on for real. All right, let's see. I'm good.
30 times I get that from like people.
Better start hitting them up.
Oh yeah,
yep.
Still like so.
Are they really making money though? Aren't they like indie owned and everything? I don't know. I don't know.
Their game is free, but I'm sure they make money because people buy the skins.
Yeah,
because you can buy a bunch of skins.
Yeah. So my name is Denzell Draws. I guess like the next cons I'll be at is Heroes Con in Charlotte, North Carolina. That'll be this week from the 24th to the 26th. Blurred Con in Virginia, DC, whatever. DC. Be July 8th through the 10th. Soda City Comic Con to have in August. And that's the 20th to the 21st, and that's in South Carolina. But yeah, that's where I'm gonna be at, and it's always gonna be characters all the time and stuff like that. Like, feel free to reach out to me. Like, my website is DenzellDraws.com, Instagram Denzell Draws, Facebook, Twitter, and all that other stuff. I do have a lot of messages right now, so I'm literally swimming through messages and stuff like that.
The DMs.
Exactly. So if I don't get to like your messages and stuff like that in like a timely fashion, like it's all love and everything. I'm just like trying to like just get through everything. So yeah. But yeah, commissions are open. Yeah, like
so, no, that's good.
Your art is fire, though. I'm not gonna cap.
Yeah.
I was sitting looking at it for like 15-20 minutes. Y'all talking.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and you can get the stuff at DenzellDraws.com.
Yeah, I'm gonna get that Mega Man tonight.
.com.
That Mega Man. So I was gonna say this. I was gonna say like you should draw Mega Man, and I saw it like that's hella crazy.
Oh, on his Instagram, yeah.
Oh no, on his site.
I mean, also on the.
Yeah, it's on site.
It's the crazy thing.
When I see.
It's like when you draw a character, they're like, all right, so now you gotta draw this version, that character, that version. So like everybody's like, you gotta draw the
X zero.
Ooh,
people be sleep on. Oh yeah, I love base. People be sleeping on my guy Sigma, man. He's so fire, dude. I love Sigma, man.
X. What else? We got like all this
Battle Network.
Light. You got Proto.
Yeah, Proto Man. Yeah,
he was pretty cool. I ain't gonna lie. I never liked Proto. I ain't gonna lie to you though.
You ain't like Proto Man though?
I ain't like Proto. He was
Battle Network.
Nah, he was pretty whack to me.
Oh man.
It's like my favorite always been X, like the X version of Mega Man. Oh shit, man.
Yeah, that
Well, Mega Man X music is so fucking fire, man. I be just sitting here just letting it play when I be doing shit. Like, oh my god, I swear, the music is so fucking amazing.
That's funny. I was looking at your site. I noticed the titles of what you call the artwork, and I was like, "Oh, that's cool. I get it."
Yeah, you get it, right?
You said what?
Yeah. No, because what he calls because the yoga fighter instead of what the name is, Green Space.
Oh yeah. Just like what's the name, dude? Brawlhalla, dude. Because they don't call it by the actual names. Mm-hmm. I mean, Dead by Daylight. How they don't call it by the actual names, but you know who it is. Like, so like yo, I noticed that too. That was dope.
That's funny.
Like, I literally feel like we're brothers now. Like, me and like the people that Brawlhalla, like, it's crazy because I didn't know who it was. Everybody started like, "Yo, are these Brawlhalla characters?" I was like, nah. I was like, all right, let me look it up.
Like, what is Brawlhalla? And Googled on your phone really quick.
My style, bro.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm about to
make it happen.
I'm about to make
I
it.
think I would. That'd be dope.
You sent me over here, so like yeah, like let's make it happen. So
Yeah, definitely, and let us know. We'll play it. We play.
okay, I'm done.
Oh, I hella buy the skin. I'll buy it hella times.
But thank you guys so much for checking out this episode of PartyChat Podcast. We will be back next week. This Wednesday. So hold on. Last Wednesday, we had a watch party. Dwayne and Jess did a watch party for Miss Marvel episode 2. And they'll be going this Wednesday too. This Wednesday, episode 3.
Probably not this Wednesday.
I was say Jazz Mouth said no.
Probably not this Wednesday because we're headed. We're doing a trip and we have to leave in the morning Thursday.
Oh, well, y'all going?
Okay.
Oh, you ain't gotta say it right now.
Yeah, we'll say it after. Yeah, we'll say it
After, okay,
Yeah.
okay. So then next Wednesday they'll be doing Miss Marvel, and you can find the watch parties on the channel. I'm excited. It was fun because I was like, oh, I want to time it to watch it with you guys. But hubby was like, first watch it by yourself because he's like, I don't want them to hype you up. And you be like, oh, I really love the show now because you was watching
I mean, the show is not that bad.
That is not that bad at all.
No. There are a lot of things that I do like creatively about it. It's just there are certain things that I like. I don't relate to. Like, I'm not a huge Captain Marvel fan, so it's like.
Yeah,
I will say this though, it didn't look as cheesy as that trailer we watched. Like,
yeah,
because I was on it with my girls watching. I was like, okay,
Mm-hmm.
that trailer made it like it was about to be the cheesiest shit ever.
Right.
Yep.
But watch, I was like, okay, it ain't that. I was like, yeah, it ain't that G. I was like, yeah, all right, it's cool.
Yeah.
Not
Yeah.
gonna lie, like that
It was
show.
alright.
That show made me miss Jersey because that's where I'm from. And then
And they actually had the location like correct.
yeah.
Nice, because I'm not from Jersey, so I want to know. But that's dope.
And like one of the oh my god. So like one scene in the last episode, and this happened at another episode too, where like they had like the food trucks. Food trucks in Jersey City is amazing, and like halal guys was in the show, like actual halal guys. I was like, oh my god.
You
Like,
said halal guys?
Yeah, halal guys. Like
And that's a food truck.
What's
Yeah.
that?
truck. It's a food truck. Like
we saw it in New York when we were there. They have like, but especially by Central Park, there was like a halal truck.
What's
And
your
like,
favorite meal there? What's your favorite meal in the truck?
Food is so good. What happened?
What's your favorite meal in the truck? Like, what's food do they sell? What's your favorite meal?
They have like falafels and like all this other stuff and like little bowls or whatever. Like I don't even know what to call it. Like, it's just really good. Like
Yeah, them food trucks would be. I don't think I ever had a nasty food truck.
Yeah,
yeah, food truck food is bomb.
Yeah, I don't think
I've never had a bad meal from a food truck. Now I think about it.
Never.
Yeah,
I'd be tearing that shit. That shit be dirty looking inside. I don't even be caring. I'm like, boy, I just saw that roach. Don't let it touch my food.
How you see the roach from the food truck? Like
we had one in Texas. It was, I think it was like right in front of Quail Run. It was like this food truck to the front. Down, everybody knew it was dirty, but man, we was still getting them tacos.
The food was clean.
That shit was hitting, dog.
The food was clean.
Damn.
That's just extra seasoning. That's all it is. Just extra seasoning.
I get the gyros, like the heroes. I think it's pronounced heroes, but I say gyros. Like
I say gyros too, bro.
It's like 3 or 4 different ways. It's gyros, gyros.
Yes, euros. I have this argument with my mom all the time. Yeah, they say euro. Like
hero.
Some people say gyro or just
it's like
gyro.
4 or 5 different things.
Mm-hmm.
It's hella like shit.
Yeah, those are
Give me
delicious.
my
though.
sandwich.
They are delicious though.
Yeah,
with some fries. Oh, with some fries. Let's not make
I ain't gonna count the
right
one at Arby's I used to hit. I be tearing Arby's up.
Arby's
dog.
had one?
I
Hell
used
yeah, they
to
had five,
get
I ain't
made
gonna lie.
fun of for eating Arby's.
That's like
You
man,
sure
that's
will
like
get
one
made
fast
fun of
food
eating
spot I
Arby's.
love. I ain't gonna cap.
But the
boy.
thing is, I never got their sandwiches. I just got like the curly french fries. The curly
I
fries.
love the curly fries.
Curly fries are good.
Oh no, you gotta get the
Great.
straight fries and get a cup of cheese with it. That's how I do mine. I get a cup of cheese and straight fries.
I haven't. They closed down the Arby's near us, so I can't get anywhere. But I used to love to. The only issue is as soon as they hand, because they can make the fries fresh, and as soon as they hand it out that window, them things would get cold. Like the way that things would get cold fast.
I don't know.
Oh no,
That's why they closed down, Christine. Okay,
That's probably why.
Yours is trash.
That's probably why they closed it down. But it was good. It was still good. I used to love it. That's nice.
Yeah. Ooh,
that's good.
That'd be my shit.
You see in the chat, they're like, disgusting. Why do people not like they have the meat?
They have the meats.
Their fries are good.
Man, I don't like the curly fries. Nasty to me. I like the crinkle fries, the straight fries.
I like
both are good, but the curly fries are better than me.
Fries are good. That's where it's at.
Them curly fries, just like how everybody used to like them rallies and checker fries. Them hoes got so nasty. Them bitches
What you
like,
They
Them
used to
must
be
like
so
salt
good.
now. They used to,
They
yeah, I was
used
saying
to
they
be
used to be
so
good. Now they taste
good.
like salt. That shit is
Yeah.
nasty.
I want you to try to get and this also depends on where you live, right? But
Yup.
like where I live, the Checkers, Checkers used to be
It's called
so
Rally's where
good.
I'm at.
This Checkers is like, the fries aren't that great. It does taste just like salt. Like
And
they
them
don't have the
motherfuckers be
seasoning.
food too.
And then if you get like a milkshake, them things be freaking warm. How a milkshake lukewarm? Tell me.
Everywhere giving you warm and
Tell me.
And that's
the opposite of what you're supposed to be getting.
And that's how it used to be like when we was kids growing up. Because I don't know about most places, but Michigan we had this place called White Castle. Them burgers used to hit.
Oh,
like
White Castle, yes.
People
White
used to
Castle.
travel for them ones. Man, I tried to get one like 2 years ago. I was like, this shit was disgusting.
And you got about like 5 of them because them burgers are like
them motherfuckers like hella
they are
little.
like this, boy.
Man,
Yeah.
I got the ones we got back to Michigan. I was like, yeah, these hoes trash. I can't believe I used to eat this shit.
Yeah, they call them murder burgers in the north.
Murder burger. Why they call them murder burgers?
Yeah, because White Castle will mess your body up. Yeah,
I bet it will.
Yeah.
I think about that because that's where everybody got the club and you try a shot because everybody used to be up there fighting and shit. That's how I thought he said it. That's why they call it that because they opened 24. Well, not anymore.
Well, you say when you say mess your body up, do you mean the people will mess it or the food itself?
No, the food itself.
Oh, the food. Oh, the food. Okay.
Mm.
Like I low key want to go to Waffle House because I always see fights there.
Oh, Waffle House hit. You got.
I wonder if like if we eat there, like will I get a show at the same time? Like
yeah, but you don't want it. You don't want it.
I want to be entertained.
Yes, like,
bro. We was in there one night after the club, and I said these girls got the fight in that mud, dog. I was like, oh shit. And the dope thing about it though, when you in that mud, they getting fight. That's an excuse. Like, oh shit, I'm scared. I'm about to leave. I want to get hurt. I ain't paying for that shit. Them niggas in there scrapping, kid. I'm out. I'm out this bitch.
Take a chicken wing with them.
Y'all, you be sitting there eating, watch this. Ooh,
take the plate.
You gonna get a show or you gonna get a good conversation? Like the cooks behind it, they talk about any and everything. Like this,
and the staff will fight your ass.
She was like, "This underwire is killing me." She's like, "Yo, you gotta get this, bro." And like they were just having like a whole. It was just so funny. Like
that's funny. You can learn about the purple bar.
They really be in the hood, but them really be the good ones. I'm not gonna lie, man.
Hood restaurants of any chains, eat it from the hood. Because when you go to the suburbs, they don't care. Their lives are like, they don't care.
True, but I hate dealing with the little motherfuckers sometimes, boy.
Listen, do you want good food or do you want nice people? It's one or the other.
Sometimes
one or the other.
Sometimes I didn't care about the service. I want the food. That's what I came for.
Oh yeah, me too. But I'd be scared because I don't know because I'd be scared. I'm like, no, I know it's roaches and rats.
I'm about to say, Christine, you don't get no good service going to a Caribbean spot. You can go into a Caribbean spot. What you want?
What you want?
Listen. Resting bee faced. Okay, that is the way of my people. I don't understand why. West Indies
you come into their restaurant and like you bothering them. Like,
yes, bro. You made the building. I came to your place.
That pissed me off. I turn around. Nope. Fuck it. You ain't get my money. Fuck you.
No, like it. West Indian place.
Good, so you come
it's back. So good. The meaner they are, the better the food is.
I agree.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I agree. Never mind.
I used to, but I know I'd be scared to eat it. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Don't worry, Charlie. When we go to DreamCon.
DreamCon.
We're gonna get lit. We're gonna have an amazing time.
Are they taking exhibitors for DreamCon? Did you look that
up? They said I could get a +1 if they be my bodyguard. So what's good, Charlie?
Boy, shit. Somebody the papa, you better run because I'm gone, nigga.
You had hands, Charlie. I heard
hands,
you had hands.
Boy. Yeah, for me, nigga.
What you mean for me? For us. You got two. You got 2 fists. One for me. One for you.
We can jump them, but I ain't about to just fight for you. Like hell no.
I'm too skinny for this. You the one with the mask.
He said, "I love you, but not that much." When it pops up, we gotta run.
If I want my nigga and he like, all right, fight him. He trying to fight me. Like, nigga, it don't work that way. We'll fight together. This your fight, nigga.
This reminds me of this Instagram video. Have you guys been seeing this video of the 2 girls in the car? One's all bloodied and like she's with, I don't know if that's her sister, and she's like, "You were supposed to. Where were you?" And she's like, "They whipped you. What am I supposed to do?"
Yeah.
I see that.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Wait.
I saw that. Yeah. She said, "What am I supposed to do? They beat you. She beat you up. It wasn't they. It was something like that, right?"
Yeah. Because she got jumped. I think the one had got jumped.
I think I know what you're talking about.
You know, that legit happened to me like in real life, like in school. Like my friend got
you got jumped?
Yeah, no, she didn't get jumped. She was in it was a fair
it was a 1v1.
It was a 1v1 fight. Low key, my friend at the time had started it. And I was just watching from afar, and then she got beat up, and she was mad that I didn't jump in.
I'd be mad too. You ain't help me. Hell no.
Fight, and you low key started. We're not friends no more, but I was like, you started this shit. I'm not about to get in there.
Oh no, hell no. Everybody
Yeah.
I ever been with for fight happy, boy. If you don't jump in that mud,
That's why we're friends, bro. To help
No, I don't do jump.
to help fight.
I don't either, but if you just beat my partner up,
that's a lesson.
That's a lesson. Don't start fighting.
You'll move like
that's a lesson. Take that.
After it's done, and then I'll be mad. But I ain't go. I can't watch my partner get beat up. I can't.
Right.
I think every time you my boy
too, but I mean, she started it, so I mean.
Yeah, true. Sometimes shit happen.
Then you be on them World Star clips where you try to help me, you get knocked out too.
But as you grow up, you get to learn. Like, yeah, that's how you move. But like in high school, no, it didn't matter. Like, we didn't care. Like, nah. If my partner got a fight, well, we jumping in that hole.
I wouldn't try to get suspended. I'm not about to jump in.
Get suspended. That's the last thing you worried about.
Jasmine was a A+ student. I am not trying to mess these grades up. All right, we got to go. We got a lot to do after this trip and stuff.
Yes. So Jazz, tell the people where they can find you and let them know if you got anything going on, including any streams.
Oh, okay. I have y'all can follow me here. Oh shit. Okay. Jazzy Guns on YouTube and _Jazzy Guns on Instagram and Twitter. I don't really have much going on at the moment because I'm outside this summer.
We outside this summer.
Yeah, and this Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, sorry. Check out the YouTube show.
Hey, Trish, I see somebody jump somebody and get beat up.
And on check out the YouTube show on their channel, YouTube, and we'll autocorrect you to future, but just say YouTube. That's what you mean. And I'll be there. I actually am judging some contestants tomorrow.
Okay.
And it will be shown this Saturday. So y'all make sure to check it out. I'm so sorry. I don't think about what I'm doing like that.
That's right. That's why I was like, you
sorry.
All right, Charlie, let the people know where they can find you.
You can find me everywhere you look.
Oh my God.
Give me off the screen, dog. Oh my bad. Hold on. I gotta play real quick. Kristen, get me off this shit.
All right, Dwayne, where can the people find you?
You can find me everywhere you look, right with Charlie.
I hear that.
You know what? The two of y'all. And Charlie, think about what you gonna say about what you got going on because you're going back up on the screen. Okay?
You can find me on Twitch, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter at Dwayne King with a Y, not an I. And anything that we're out this summer. We're vlogging. That's what we'll be doing. You'll be seeing some vlogs and stuff from me and Jazz. We'll be outside. We outside this summer. So yeah.
Awesome.
Wait, can I actually look in the background real quick?
Oh, Street Fighter versus X-Men back here. And some more right here. I can't remember what the other three are, but that's the main one I got it for. There's like 3 other games on there.
Classic.
That more Dusty, you can't play?
What you mean you can't play? You could come here and get beat up, Charlie. How about that? Yeah.
You don't even have to leave. That thing got Wi-Fi on it. Right now.
That's true. Charlie, did you get yours?
Nah, I get it. That's the one I wanted. They have. I wanted the one that had the Marvel vs. Capcom on it, and the X-Men versus Street Fighter. I think.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you can come on. You can come over.
I gotta see if that's the one I have. Hold on, I'm just gonna look again.
God dang!
Yeah, peeping dog, remember like about to rob him and shit. Like, hold on, that
if that's the same one I got.
You got a nice little Pokeball thing over there. Mandalorian helmet. I'm gonna take that. Yeah. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. I peeped that helmet. I peeped the helmet. I seen the helmet.
Your little shield over there. What's that in the corner?
And that box. What's in that box? What's in the box?
I like that Pokeball though.
Don't worry about the box. It lights up too. Hold on. It lights up.
Yeah, it lights up when you touch it. I don't know if you
does it do it? Right. Is the battery dot? There you go.
There you go. Well, you can't really tell.
I can't see it.
Oh, we see it.
I see it illuminating a little bit though.
There you go. If you turn it off, it what you call it?
I've always wanted a real Pokeball that actually shrink and grow. I wish Pokemon was real. I want to get a Pokemon. I'm in a Pokeball tattoo right in my right palm, but I'm just so scared of freaking tattoos. Damn,
that'd be funny to palm somebody in the face and all they see is a Pokeball.
I know. I just wanted a Pokeball right there. It should be so fire.
That's funny. And I'm iChristine. You can find me everywhere at iChristine. Tomorrow I will be playing. Tomorrow, if I'm streaming, it will be later. But we've got some Uno this week, Mario Party, and some more quarry, happening this week. The quarry. Every time I say it, because I say the quarry, and then my husband's like, Quarry who? And I was like, no, the quarry. The quarry. I have to like say it.
Australian ass.
Quarry. So throw another shrimp on the barbie with the
barbecue. Yeah.
Yeah. You guys finished the game. How do you guys like it? Because I'm not done yet, but how do you guys liked it?
Well, we wish it could have went another way, but you know.
There's a lot of groaning there.
Good. It's a good game, but I will say it's hella unforgiving.
It is. Yeah, I'll tell you that.
You better get your gameplay right in the beginning of the game. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, that's all I'm going to say. That's unforgiving.
The beginning of the game matters at the end.
That game has a belt in hand.
So whatever you did or did not do in the beginning is going to affect
you at the end.
I love it. That's real life.
I gotta see.
That's crazy.
I wouldn't even think that it would matter.
As little or small. I mean, little or big. I said little or small. Like it ain't the same thing.
Little or small. That nigga said little or small.
He said big or tall.
Little or small. That's how that game got me fucked up. See, I'm still thinking about the decision right now.
That's funny. That's funny. Yes, you can also find PartyChat podcasts everywhere where you listen to podcasts, and also on Twitch. We're live on YouTube and Twitch simultaneously. And yeah, I feel like there's something else I'm trying to say, but I can't remember what it is. So just follow on social media. Is it little or small? I think it's big or tall. It's big or tall. That's one of those. But yes, we love you guys. And I made this for when we're closing. Let me get it up. Get it up. Boom.
Hey, okay. Nice.
All right.
Okay.
And we out.
I like that.
Turn